I want to go
all
across
to
to
Prime
Arun
Minister for
Kejriwal
having...
now, leading market expert. He's joining us on this broadcast. Mr. Kejriwal, why are the markets reacting negatively to this budget? The Nifty 50 down 163 points, the Sensex down 425 points at this time. Why have the markets not liked the budget?
Well, markets are a very, very peculiar animal. And if you look at the past few budgets, it takes more than 48 hours for it to dissect the budget. The good or the bad is understood when over 2 days people analyze the budget and then come to what is required. If you remember in the morning, I said there are not too many expectations, which is the good part. But the one thing that would happen is the relief to the middle income and the lower middle class, which has happened. On the positive side, even the allocation to capex has been announced with a growth of roughly 10%, which is on the good side. Three things that the budget is banking on. One is disposable income, money in the hands of the middle class, which is the largest, 1 lakh crores, capital expenditure of about 11.2 lakh crores, private investment coming in, which would sort of resurrect this economy, take it forward, and bring about the multiplier effect that is required. Balance, better execution is what would take the country forward currently.
Okay, what kind of an impact do you think this will have on the FMCG counters? The fact that you've got a lot of consumption-linked stocks directly consumer-facing, do you see this budget and the income tax rebate being net positive, and to what extent for these companies and sectors?
If you ask me whether it would happen today or maybe Monday, Tuesday, the answer is no. But yes, when you do find results coming in for the March quarter, there would be positive effect on this consumption story. It would come in consumer, FMCG, it would come in stuff like, say, jewelry, watches, etc., where white goods, all of this would get consumed with this additional 60 to 80,000 rupees that is going into the hands of that middle class, which I am talking of 8 lakh to 12 lakh income per annum.
There you see the
Nifty consumer
FMCG, Nifty is up about 4.5%. So that's a big jump there. And naturally, as Arun Kejriwal says, it will take time for it to actually play out. Do you see this as being net positive for growth? Has it done enough, in your view, Mr. Kejriwal, to spur growth?
The steps which have been taken out, the initial reading that has been done of the budget, it always takes a little time to read the fine print and understand everything. But very clearly, it has addressed the major issue of giving more money in the hands of the middle class, which incidentally is the largest segment of the pyramid. So you have given money in the hands of a very large population of people, which is the taxpayer population. And this will lead to a sort of a symmetrical consumption pattern which would emerge over the country.
It's interesting because it's, you've given not just the 12 lakh relief, you've also given relief on TDS and TCS. So there's a general sense that you have addressed some of the concerns, and in a way it's right. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. If the government hadn't done enough, we'd have said that, you simply haven't addressed the middle class concerns. I don't think today the middle class consumer or the viewer can have too many complaints.